Hey guys, you just saw 14.1 announced, and we're gonna go over strategies on how to approach the workout.
So the workout this year is
that's right, Doug. Our workout for 14.1 is a
10-minute AMRAP with 30 double unders, 15 power snatches or snatches at 75 pounds male, 55 pounds female.
good. With this couplet, me and Brian are going to go over some of the warm-up techniques, some of the mobility, and some of the skill that you're going to need for success in this workout.
So what we want to look for is, this is a 10-minute workout, so this is going to be a red liner for you. If you aren't going to be redlining this, then maybe not as much intensity, but for most people you should be really pushing hard towards the end of this thing. So we're looking at a 30 to 45 minute warm-up for something like this.
Say what?
Yes, 30 to 45 minutes. Your body needs stuff like this for something that is going to be this intense, okay? So the warm-up that I typically like to do is an aerobic piece that would go it's for 10 minutes, right? And we're gonna go 4 minutes, 3 minutes, 2 minute, 1 minute. Not a whole lot of intensity, a little more intensity, a lot more intensity, maximal intensity, okay? That would be the typical warm-up of what we would like to see, things like that.
So with this building of intensity, you also want to mimic kind of how you're going to breathe during this workout. So when you get into this thing, it's not necessarily, this is a new breathing pattern. So you're already used to that. I'm looking at maybe some cardio work on the Airdyne. Airdyne's a very easy piece to hop on and get some snatches in, work on some double unders, and work on this intensity and building piece. So you are going to be strictly aerobic and working on that posterior chain and overhead work there, and mimicking the breathing in the workout. So we're moving on to mobility. We're
going to be looking at working on internal rotation of the shoulders for the up top for that snatch, okay? Because that's where you're going to start to lose things, and it's become very costly. So working on internal rotation, the ability to get those shoulders pinned back, working back here, doing anything you can for internal rotation of the shoulders. The other part is going to be the ankles, okay? So keeping the ankle range of motion is going to play a great role with the double unders and staying efficient with that so that you're not inefficient. And then the other part to that, I think, is going to be the hamstring, so that we don't get caught with that snatch in a big long lever with the hamstrings not working as well, okay? Or the hamstrings doing way too much of the work. We want to open those hamstrings up, and we want to stay in a good positive position the entire time, working in a straight plane versus creating a very large lever, okay? The bigger the lever, the more energy you're going to have to put out in order to make up for that. The shorter the lever, the more efficient and less costly that's going to be, and the harder you're going to be able to push. So I ultimately think we want to work on shoulder, internal rotation, ankles, and hamstrings.
It's going to be a very big taxing workout, especially on the posterior chain. So the more efficient you can be in your movement, the better score you're going to get at the end of the workout. So you pretty much nailed that one.
Say, damn right I did.
Damn right I did. So the skill work, obviously we've got a snatch, we've got a double under. You want to be ready for the double unders. Obviously that's going to be something that's going to bring the heart rate high. That's where you're going to get gassed. Then you're going to have to move into something like a snatch. So the skill work I ultimately think you really need to focus on is that snatch work. Understanding the position that you want to snatch, whether that is going to be a power snatch or a muscle snatch. I don't know a whole lot of people that are going to end up doing this in a full snatch, because that's just going to become way too costly. And so I think understanding whether you're just going to muscle that up or you're going to catch it in a power snatch and stand, okay? So understanding that motion, understanding the position you're gonna need you're starting from and ending from, and hitting that each time.
So get comfortable with those movements, because we're going to be doing these for 10 minutes. Within that 10-minute piece, you're also going to want to focus on some small things too. things that you really sometimes don't even think about. Your hook grip. So this is very taxing on your grip. We talked about Hendren, talked about his forearms blew up. So he's got to grip that double under and the barbell in 10 minutes. So that's going to be very taxing on the grip. I definitely recommend that you tape those thumbs up and hook grip the bar to death. Your footwork, so no excessive footwork on the snatch. The more that you move the feet, the more you have to adjust back and get that good rep of the snatch. So keep the footwork to a minimum, especially on touch and go reps. And also, this is again the 10 minute hold on for dear life. So Brian made a good point on the pacing of the workout. You don't want to start off too light or too fast, because this workout is going to be very, very light at first, and you're going to feel like a champion. 4 or 5 minutes into the workout, you might hit a wall.
I think definitely the first 5 minutes need to be paced. They need to be at a pace that you know you can handle and you're not going to break at. If you're going to break in the first 5 minutes, that's probably too fast, okay? So that is the idea for the first part. The second part is the last 3 to 5 minutes. Red line this thing. Start pushing it harder and harder as those minutes click down towards the end. To go back to what David was talking about with that hook grip, another little trick here. Yes, you should be hook gripping. You may want to tape the hell out of your thumb so that you don't let go of that thumb and you don't wear that thumb out and you don't lose that grip like Marcus Hendren was talking about he did in that first part of this workout.
Right. That's it guys. Also check us out on barbellstride.com. If you have any other questions, feel free to email us at any time. You got anything else?
No. Thanks,
awesome.
boys.
Thanks,
Chaka bras.
Chaka.